the Bible book of Matthew as we continue on our series this morning. The Bible book of Matthew chapter 13 verse 7. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprang up and choked them. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprang up and choked them. The parable of the sower who went out sowing his seed by broadcast. And we have talked about the ones that fell by the wayside and the one that fell on stony ground. Today we will be looking at the ones that fell among thorns, and then the meaning, the interpretation thereof. Now, the meaning goes thus: when he who receives seed among the thorns is he who hears the word, and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and it becomes unfruitful. Now, he who receives among the thorns is he who hears the word, and the cares and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and it becomes unfruitful. Now, dearly beloved, when it comes to sowing seeds of righteousness, do you know that the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches has actually made many who are supposed to be sons and daughters of righteousness to compromise their faith? They are like the seed that is planted among thorns, and then the thorns sprang up and choked them up. The cares and the worries of this life, as well as the deceitfulness of riches. There are many persons who on a normal face or on a normal consciousness would not have done the things they did, would not have dipped their hands into the things they dipped their hands into, but because money was involved, and because they were going through a lot of challenging times, because they were going through a lot of difficult times, because they had a pressing need in mind, that if this need is not met, things are going to get haywire, things are going to get out of hand, and then the devil brings situations their way that will make them to compromise, because their needs is being flashed before their face, before their very face. Dearly beloved brothers and sisters, when you choose to take a stand for righteousness, the devil will come fighting you, because on the premise of righteousness, you become a threat to him and his kingdom, and not just any threat, a threat that can displace him and his kingdom forever. The reason why he will come fighting is a defense mechanism. Anyone that is going to be a threat to me and my kingdom, it is better I take them down before their power grows. That is the enemy, the devil, for you. He has done that to many people before. The very things that he sees in your heart, that is your desire and your weakness, is what he will use to entice and to tempt you. The devil has been long enough, and I've seen all men from all generations and seasons and times, and all men in different civilizations, and he has come to understand the weakness of men. So if you have a lust and appetite for money, it tempts you with money. Especially when you wake up and you decide that, hell no, I am no longer going to continue on this path of unrighteousness. And Jesus Christ said The prince of this world cometh, but nothing of his is with me. The prince of this world will come with all of his enticements, and he will present to you the one that you needed the most. Having fasted 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness, the devil came to Jesus with a proposal. If you are the Son of Man, or you are the Son of God that you say you are, can you turn these stones to bread? You don't need to go to the city to start looking for bread. From this wilderness to the city is a very far place. Kai. The devil is very strategic with his proposal. And if you are not weighing it from the stance of the spirit and upon the word of God, you will fall like a pack of cards. Because for every of the devil's temptation, Jesus replied back with the word of God. It is written. It is written. It is written. It is written. Dearly beloved brothers and sisters, as you journey on this path of righteousness, sowing your seed of righteousness in prayers and in the studying of the word of God, in fasting and in all spiritual activity, do not leave allowance for the devil to find a loophole in you. He sees it, he uses it against you. He sees it, he uses it against you. If he finds out that your weakness and your appetite is food, he starts bringing enticement with food your way. The things he knows that you have a weakness for, those are the things that he will bring your way. If he finds out that your spec are tall, slim, dark ladies, when you step out of your house to your work or to your school or anywhere, it looks like the only ladies that will come across your way are tall and fair and slim ladies. Those are the tactics and the antics of the enemy. Think about these things.